You can start it up there. There's some pretty good rust located on this suspension here, on these little kind of triangle bars that come back up to the back side of the inner one here. If I dip down under here, you'll see there's holes rusted through it. Dip under here, there you can see that. That's all the way through. So we're gonna get the mobile welder to come out and fix those up. That is a very leaky wheel seal. Get most of them out.
Most of them.
Yeah, nothing so far. Nothing broke. No hidden spinning bolts that we can't get to.
We got one of the pins out.
And you'll remember how to put it back together, right? Jonathan's getting a new toolbox today. It'll never be that clean again, Jonathan.
Or take a picture of it. Maybe this is.
Nope. Halfway and rest it, and then that way you can re-grip it.
Lower. Oh, no, there's no way to do that. I guess just turn these up.
There you go. Oh, is that thing gonna catch it? Hang on a second.
Your arm in it. Oh, my hand's stuck.
Are you gonna have a problem with this board? Do you want me to hold this up and take the board out?
Yeah, we're gonna need my arm.
Pull that your way just a little bit, it'll drop.
Is it sitting on the?
Yeah. Oh shit, hang on, don't hurt my hands, okay?
Sorry.
Okay. That'll pull off there.
Oh, will it actually get off the...
It'll come off now. It can't come off the other way, but it'll come off that way.
Looks like there's... Hopefully that's the same size. That was too easy.
Probably gonna need a puller on that one. That's definitely a taper.
Oh, too easy.
Yeah. Things don't always come off that easy.
And there. Torch is coming in handy sometime.
We mark these. This is the right one. You don't want to get them mixed up because they do spin the opposite for sucking purposes there. You could start one with the impact and then hang it on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Worry about dropping it.
That's good.
Yeah. Let's see if I...
Yeah. This is the one that's usually the hard one.
Good hearing.
I have never in my life sat here and heard something pop loose on its own. But I know the sound.
Fantastic.
We were just sitting here and it was under pressure and it went pop. Nobody was touching it.
Is that your back?
Oh, sorry. Not a lot. It was...
It's thick in there, so
Yeah.
I'll just let it sit there and drain for a while. Stripped out the Allen head on there. Now here's the real tricker. Don't grab it with your fingers.
As much as you want to. Oh, yeah.
Even though it's gonna be finger loose in a second. Don't do it. My brain has about a 30-second memory of welded parts. You can see the seal's missing big chunks there and the springs out of it. There's also a little groove on that little speedy sleeve. We're gonna replace those. Somebody's had this one apart because that one's got Permatex on it.
Yeah.
And the seal is supposed to be the O-ring, so you're not supposed to need Permatex. So the race, the outer race down there, is not all the way in. whenever they put that race in, they didn't press it in all the way. Wouldn't make it allow to, you know, this was out of adjustment, so that makes sense. So we have a bad kingpin here on this side. Jonathan's taking the kingpin out right now. This one has a tapered kingpin, so there's a big nut at the top and a snap ring in the bottom. Okay, couldn't get the kingpin out the easy way, so we had to get the kingpin press from Tiger Tool, so that's on there.
Ready?
Yep.
Tight.
What?
I don't know if it's actually.
Took a little pressure. I felt a good time to get my face out of there.
Mm-hmm.
This is the wear on the kingpin here. This one has these little grease grooves cut on in it. We don't normally see that on the tapered king. I've never seen that on a tapered kingpin. It's got like a 90-degree valve. Shouldn't even get any on you. Yeah, if it starts coming out a lot, stop it so we can put a container under it or something. Okay, John, is it a lot? You want to put a tub under it? Keep doing it until it kind of clears up that mist. Smells like what?
Crowns. I can't reach the other one from over here.
Okay. So there's our kingpin. Pretty worn. The bearing sounds terrible. This is also very worn. The shims were all rusty. And these are the reamerless kingpins, so these are a little chewed up in there too. But it's not a brass bushing that we ream like the other ones. But yeah, definitely not a good kingpin. So the cool thing about Jonathan's box is you have workstation on the top. You don't have to open the lid. You can still work on it and just slide your stuff over. So gives them more space. There's also little drawers under there. All right, so we're replacing the brake treadle. It was leaking really bad from a bunch of different places, like between the plates here and stuff like that. So we're gonna replace it with a new one and then figure out our air leaks from there. We had to get everything kind of clocked. So these weatherhead sockets are excellent for taking these. That's what they're designed for, to get these kinds of fittings off. So they go on there. That one's not that size, but that's how they work. It goes on like that. Pretty impressive. If you mess with air fittings or hydraulic fittings, you definitely need a set of those. These are from Cornwall. There, I want to grab the right size. So see how it goes on there, but it doesn't mess up the fitting. It gives a nice, you don't crush the fittings and gets into tight spots.
About right here.
It's coming this way.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a picture of it on his phone over there. Exactly where it clocks to.
Could probably go another with this.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird. Regretting it yet or no?
No.
Okay, good. It's pretty tight though now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. It's kind of crazy from the before to the after how clean that thing came. It was totally black. We didn't even know it was silver. We got all new seals, all 3 seals we're replacing on it. We're just gonna be waiting on parts here now for the next couple days. We did go ahead and do the engine tune-up on here today. We set the exhaust valves and the fuel injector timing on it on both sides. This side was very hard to get to. That valve cover coming off was very hard. We're replacing the air filter. We ordered that, it'll be here tomorrow. That thing is black. All the hubs are off. Getting new seals. The one Kingpin was bad. Yeah, all the wheel seals were leaky. Well, three of the 4 were leaky, but we're replacing them all. Replacing the radius rod bushings. The rear here, we're got that top kind of open with some chisels and soaking in Croil because it doesn't want to move. So we're gonna let it soak overnight in Croil and then hopefully it'll come off. But yeah, that's where we're at until we get parts. Parts start arriving tomorrow. But it's a very beautiful 1967 MCI 5A.